Hello, mysteries. I want to say something really important. Thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers. It really means a lot.
And yes, I'm aware that I'm for months late.
School, of course, started to give me more assignments when I wanted to work on this.
But it's okay because I finally finished all the GFEXs. Disclaimer, the style might change a lot since, as I said, I worked on this in the span of a month. If you don't like yours, sorry, I tried my best. Anyways, enough yapping and let me show you all the results and process. Oslo, stick around till the end as I have some more things to say, but in the meanwhile, let's get into this. Okay, I actually gotta stop yapping. Here is our first victim. I love the color scheme of this fit.
And the hair is just chef's kiss.
I wanted to add recordings from Blender, but every time I tried to start it, the app would freeze.
Here I am designing the GFX.
I really wanted to embrace the tones of blues for this one.
Anyways, I really was just adding details in YAR.
Here is the final result.
Hope it looks good enough. But now let's go to our next victim.
Mystery.
Here's our next one. Honestly, I love the vibe of this fit.
My favorite part is the cat beanie. It keeps catching my eye.
I would add images from Blender, but of course I can't find THEM.
For this one, I was trying to make it look like the avatar is coming out of the paper. Maybe like as if it were a drawing coming to reality.
Here it is, here it is.
Personally, I think it turned out pretty well. Now let's check up on experiment 3.
Here is our next mystery.
The hair reminds me of Rainbow Dot Dash, but, judging by the shirt, I think that was the intention, and I love it.
This one luckily didn't give me any issues in Blender, which was such a relief. For this one, I made the background a rainbow to match the hair and shirt.
And also, side note, the playing DTI with my baddies is so relatable, especially teaming with them to get those 5 stars.
Here's the finale result.
I think the stars go well for the detail, but now our next volunteer is arriving, so let's see what I came up with next. Here we go for our next mystery.
The shirt and hair actually look so cool with this fit.
I couldn't figure out a good pose for this one, but luckily by the end I was able to come up with something.
This one I had to go back and change a bit, but at the end I think it turned out well.
Also am obsessed with the vibe of this fit.
RIP headphone users. Also, I hope this one looks good for y'all. Now let's see mystery lost count. I couldn't find clips of this one is Roblox Studios, so Blender skip it is.
Ignore the blank square, trust.
For this one I went for a slightly different style, and I don't regret it.
Here it is.
Honestly, I'm really happy with this one. Now let's see the next Mystero.
Here is our next mystery.
The frog is so cute.
This one gave me no issues when making it, so that's another relief.
For this one, I used the green in the background to match the froggy.
Its eyes keep staring into my soul, though.
I think some things could be improved, but I like it and I hope y'all do too. Here is the next mystery.
I love the fit. It gives me Belle vibes, but if she wore blue.
I lost the Blender pics, so let's go to the speed paint.
I love the pose I did for this one.
Also, love the shades of blues I used for this one.
Can y'all tell I like blue?
Here it is.
This might be one of my faves and hope y'all like it. Anyways, let's go to the next one. Here is the next mystery.
The fit actually slays so hard.
This one luckily didn't give me issues in Blender.
I had to go back to this one a couple of times since I kept messing up, but by the end I think it looks pretty good. I made the background match the belt.
I think this one turned out pretty well, and I hope y'all like it. Anyways, next victim.
This was my crusted mustard Dusty Alt, so instead of dedicating any part of the video to it, Ema, just smack it on here and move on like you. What is that avatar?
Sorry, I think I got a bit carried away. Anyways, our next victim is the HAMBAGA.
All hail HAMBAGA.
I lost the Blender part again.
Originally, I was going to do like a ketchup and mustard type thing, but ended up with a universe background.
HAMBAGA, HAMBAGA, HAMBAGA. Sorry, I think the HAMBAGA got to me, but here's the next victim. I had no idea what pose to do for this one, but at the end, I figured something out.
Honestly, I think this is one of the GFX with the most hidden details in the background.
Also love the monochrome.
Here it is.
I'm pretty glad with how this one turned out and hope y'all like it.
The next victim is a baddie who has nails that are massive like my low taper fade.
The brain rot.
For this one, I really wanted to do a pose that would show off her nails, and I think this worked perfectly. Honestly, I'm not sure what aesthetic this is, but I love it, especially for the color scheme.
The nails, though.
I'm honestly glad with how this one turned out and hope y'all like it too. Here is our next victim.
I love the outfit, bro.
I had a hard time figuring out a pose for this one, but as always, I made it work.
For this one, I decided to try something new for the background, and honestly, I think it looks better than what I had originally planned.
I'm glad with how this one turned out and hope y'all like it. Here is our next mystery.
I love this outfit. The Y2K style is just wow.
This once was another relief, as it was pretty easy to pose and didn't have her any bugs.
Of course, I used tons of blue for this one.
This one also has a lot of random details in the background.
Yes, it is.
I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out and hope y'all like it. Here is our next Pookie.
The outfit is so Sigma, especially the face.
I wasn't sure what pose to do for this one, but as always, figured it out.
This one was kinda hard to make the background look good. Also, I did have to go back to this one since something was off.
Here it is.
It could be improved, but overall I'm pretty happy with it and hope y'all like it. Here is our next mystery.
I love the Cinnamoroll outfit.
For this one, I wanted to give it a demure and cutesy pose. For this one, I had to add some Cinnamoroll aspects to it.
I wouldn't forgive myself if I didn't also give it a Frozen vibe.
Here it is.
Hope y'all like it. Here is our next victim.
The giraffe fit is so cute.
This one was so easy to make because I didn't have to pose it.
My original plan was to have it in like scenery, but I ended up not doing that.
But I did add like green plants to it.
I think it looks good and hope y'all like it. Next we have the 3 Bacon-teers.
I made 3 GFXs of bacons, but I forgot who was who, so just included them all together.
For these ones, I made one of the bacons cooking, while the others are just posing for like a selfie or stuff like that.
Here they are, hope you like it.
Here is our next mystery.
I wanted to add a specific to gun to this one, but wasn't able to find it.
I had to switch up the vest due to glitching, but overall, this one didn't give me any issues to work with.
I honestly love the color scheme of this one.
Honestly, the background of this one keeps reminding me of chocolate. I'm not really sure why though.
Yes, it is.
I honestly like how this one turned out and hope y'all like it too. The next victim is
my SHAYLA with this Sigma fit.
For this one, I wanted to make her hold the skateboard like scenery, even though my lazy didn't even think about doing scenery for this one.
For this one, I wanted to give it like a cool and maybe even edgy vibe to it.
I think I went for that vibe because it matches the fit so well.
I hope y'all like it. Yar. For the next mystery, I lost the first part, so skip to the blender part.
At first, I had no idea what pose to use for this one, but as I always say,
I figured it out.
For this one, it was pretty fun to make and didn't give me any issues, although I did switch some stuff up.
I think it turned out pretty well, and I hope y'all like it. Last but not least,
is this amazing mystery?
And I love the aesthetic of this outfit.
For this one, I wanted to incorporate apples, since it was on the fit and just trying to make it match as much as possible.
Here it is.
I'm honestly pretty happy with how this turned out and hope y'all like it too. Anyways, if you guys have any feedback for these GFX, please leave it down in the comments. And if for some reason somebody's wondering if I'm going to do this again, well, that's a good question. Thank you for watching this totally amazing video. Hope you enjoyed.